Before we begin this video, we got to be very specific about what high value man is in the context of this video. We're not talking about no kumbaya dude who holds your hand and meditates and tells you how much he loves you, all right? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the man that most women want to sleep with. We're talking about the 1%, or even the 10% of guys, the highly attractive, physically attractive, guy that every woman wants to be with. Either he's a celebrity, either he's an extremely good looking guy, either he has a high status in life, he has a lot of money. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing intrinsic about his personality, his morality. All right. This is the guy that women go after superficially. All right. So let's begin this. And this guy potentially could be toxic as well. All right. It's superficial high value.
High value men naturally become high value for a few different reasons. One, because of the status they have in life. And as a man, you naturally gain status through either becoming good at something, practicing something that everyone in your area values. You develop status through the people that you know and your social skills. You develop status through the job that you have. So those are some of the ways to develop status, or you develop status by being a leader in some area. The next thing is the money, which is what makes you high value to some people, and your looks. All right, your looks could be your physicalness, and also your age and where you are in life. So those are the three elements that makes a guy high value in terms of superficially into the world. Resources, looks, and status. Now, I am not including any emotional qualities, like being somebody who's not violent, like being somebody who's kind, right? I understand that's the healthy definition of a high value man, but this is a toxic channel, so it's a little bit different. So this type of guy is the type of guy that every woman wants. All right, that's a high status guy, not the fucking Bob the construction worker who has a good heart and he's a nice guy and he's high value to me because of that. I'm not talking about him. No girl wants to date Bob the construction worker. You don't see a bunch of Scandinavian women waiting for him outside the block, right? I'm talking about the guy that every woman wants, the 10%. All right. So this is what my definition of high status of high value is. So your attraction towards him, understand, is going to be purely psychological, because usually these high status guys are not usually your type, but because you see other women wanting him, you all of a sudden want him too, right? Because attraction and desire is a social construct per se, where you see other people want something, and as a result, you want it. Why? Because evolutionarily, if you saw other people enjoying eating certain fruits and vegetables, you're naturally going to want it because it's actually beneficial. Monkey see, monkey do. That's how we pass on skills. And understand is that high value men see women differently. They don't see them as low value men see them. Low value men see women as goddesses. Low value men see women as though they're the gift to the world. High value men who get women all the time see them, unfortunately, as disposable. They get so many women. Ladies, you guys don't understand how you gotta think about it from their perspective. They get so much poom poom that their penises don't even get hard no more. It takes them an hour just to like jack off by themselves. Like, it's harder for them to get off, and because they get so many women, they're so tired and bored that it's not fun for them no more. That's what happens a lot of the times. A lot of these guys get tired of it, right? So they see women differently, and as a result, they're gonna show you, they're gonna behave with you differently because they don't value women as much. Not that they're sexist, but that even with money, if you get so much money, you end up spending money leisurely because you get so much money. So that's one thing, and as a result, they show minimal effort. High value men show minimal effort to you, and a lot of the times, women react to their lack of effort with feeling insecure and chasing them even more, which makes them chase even less. With a high value man, your responsibility is to do nothing, because you're not. It's gonna be hard to stand out by trying. The best thing to do is when everybody's trying to get his attention. The best thing to do is to do nothing. You can see a crazy commotion of crowds, but if there's somebody not moving, you're gonna pay attention to the one that's not moving. And as a result, these guys show minimal effort. You know you know what Chris Rock says: a man is only as faithful as his options. If you're dating a guy with a lot of options, most likely not to be negative or cynical, he's gonna cheat. Especially with a lot of crazy options, he's gonna cheat. They cheat more. Guys, when the more money a guy gets, the more power he accrues in life, the more likely he's gonna cheat. It's as simple as that. And even when they go out with you, they see you as though they're doing you a favor. When they go out with you, they treat you as though you're the one that should be happy to be with them, not the opposite way around. They have a certain arrogance that some women, when they see, they react to that arrogance with attraction and interest, which is normal, to be honest with you. It actually works. And as a result, they tend to have, because of this attitude, they tend to either develop or have a certain level of narcissism, because to attain the level of success that they have requires high levels of ambition. Now, like, and a lot of the times, the more narcissistic somebody is, the more they work. But also, even if they got their levels of success because of daddy and mommy, they still develop some form of narcissism simply because it creates grandiosity, where you have a sense of entitlement for something you never worked for. Right? Another thing is that they're highly manipulative. They know how to create, they understand female nature. They understand how to create jealousy in a woman. They know how to use their options that they have in order to manipulate and control your emotions. And as a result, in life, they usually won't settle. They won't settle. Usually, they'll remain single for most of the part of their lives. And even if they actually get in a relationship, unfortunately, they'll end up cheating on that woman. I don't care how good looking you are. Look at Beyonce. It's not to be cynical, but it's just a man with so many options. It's only a man is as faithful as his options. These types of guys, most of the time, will be single. Most of the time, will always be on the hunt. And yeah, they might settle here and there, but I just don't think. I think the men who settle and who have happier relationships are the ones that have a few options, but chooses one of the options and is happy with it. And when some of you ladies are gonna look at this video and say that's not high value. No, what you're describing is a mature guy. I'm describing a high value guy. You're describing a mature guy. Why? Because unfortunately, even if you date a high value man, it don't mean that he's gonna be laying down the pipe correctly. Because a lot of the times, sexually, high value men who get women to do everything for them tend to be entitled sexually and very selfish sexually. They feel like they're doing the woman a favor, and as a result, they're very selfish. They let them do everything. And a lot of you ladies will completely understand if you guys dated some of these guys. Another thing is that they tend to be alphas. They tend to be very domineering during conversations, right? They tend to interrupt a lot, take up a big part of the room. Those are not good qualities if you actually meet one of them. Or sometimes they tend to be quiet and composed, which is the good part. Why? Because those types of high value men, the quiet and composed, have a masculine frame to them. And that masculine frame tends to make you more feminine, which is good, right? Which is what you sometimes lack from average dudes. But the problem is that sometimes that masculine frame can become toxic and superimpose it on you. Wherein if you're not completely submissive to them, they won't get they'll lose interest. And also, this type of guy has a willingness to walk away from you, and you sense it. You can sense that he's looking for anything for you to mess up so that he could walk away. Dating super high value guys is not a blessing, it's a curse. It's best for you to not try it. It's best for you to find somebody who's more average, because high value guys come with more problems than good. If you guys ever want me to review any of your dates that you record in audio and I listen to it, click on the description down below. I'm offering that type of service. There's no other dating coach that's offering that. If you guys want me to watch you on a date, don't matter where you are in the world. If you guys want me to see you on a date with a guy and see how your facial expressions, see how you talk, see how you come across, or even you want me to hang out with your friends to see how you behave around them as an observer. And I won't say that, obviously, I'm observing you, taking notes. I also have that service. You could click on the description down below where it says work with me, and we can make something like that happen. It's actually one of the best ways to fix whatever you're doing wrong in your relationships. All right? Anyways, guys, let me know what other videos you guys want me to make next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to check out my new course called Nice Girl. It's available for purchase right now. Okay. This course I specifically made for women who consider themselves nice, for women who are too forgiving, for women who let other people guilt trip them easily, for women who always give people the benefit of the doubt but always end up getting played. This course will teach you about people's actual manipulations, about the strategies that people use to extort from you, to take from you without you getting anything in return. Because nice people are in abundance in the world. And nice people, unfortunately, if they allow their nature to guide their lives, they will become bitter because they'll end up seeing that their niceness never leads to anything. So the goal of being a nice person is to get people to like you. But sometimes that has actual backward effects. Like it actually creates what you're trying to avoid. So this course will teach nice girls how to get what they want through being more assertive, how to express themselves, how to not get played, how to identify manipulation, how to reverse manipulation. So if you're somebody who's always had that consistently in their lives, who are always people pleaser, who are always being passive aggressive, this course will teach you how to communicate all of those things that you want to communicate with people without getting played. Okay, I'll teach you how to be more assertive. I'll teach you how to identify disrespect, because when you're a nice person, you have a hard time understanding when people are being disrespectful because you're seeing the world through insecurity. You want to be liked, and so when somebody doesn't like you, you sort of twist it around in a weird way. So I show you how to see disrespect. I show you how to stand up for yourself. I show you how to deter aggressors. I show you how to avoid sending signs of weakness, and how to send signs of strength. Right? And I even show you a meditation on how to become more assertive. Check it out. It's a course that it's not a super long course because I made it that length for a reason. I don't want to overburden you with too much information. This is just straight to the point. If you watch this course, you will get the results. This is not a 5-hour course. Okay, this is like a 2.5-hour course. So I think it's 2 hours or something like that. And the reason why that is because it's straight to the point. Okay, so if you watch that course, do what the videos say. You will over time overcome your niceness. Okay, purchase it now. In the description down below, you'll see where it says purchase Nice Girl. It's only $99, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. You'll get your money back. Okay, because if you don't get it back, I'm closing the channel. That's for sure. All right, so I'll see you guys inside, and I hope you guys enjoy that course.